Well, folks, so it finally happened. I mean, I was just honestly surprised. I didn't think we would get this far, so I'm just gonna jump right into it. So the channel has officially reached 2,000 subscribers, and could, I'm just like, very thankful for that. I want to thank everyone, for a lot of the support and stuff. Actually, looking back at the analytics, it's actually up to like 212 now, so it's like, wow. I mean, it's great. At first, I didn't really know how to really feel about it because I was like, oh, okay, because I know technically I was just kind of pumping out some stuff just here and there just to kind of try and get by. So that's just one really quick thing I want to address real quick, and that's with the YouTube shorts. Don't worry, that's not like something like, how do I say it? Not permanent, but like it's not like I'm going to be doing that over and over or stuff like that. That's just really to kind of hold off for a little bit until I start to get into the stuff that I really, really want to do, if that makes any sense. I mean, don't get me wrong. Of course, I still would like to continue the whole gaming aspect of this channel, and I think we're still at least somewhere at that point, so I'll definitely return to doing that, and I'll post some more updates as to how that goes. Obviously, whenever I have like a very busy week or so, it's hard for me to kind of pump out, some like actual legitimate stuff that I really want to do, so that's just stuff that I put out quickly on the side. So besides that, obviously, the toy reviews will of course make an official comeback. So I'm hoping by tomorrow there should definitely be a review, and of course I'm gonna debate over if I should do it like an every week type thing or like a two videos during the week thing. I don't know. I'll definitely put a voting poll just to kind of see what you guys would like to see. Because I mean I'm excited. I'm very happy that we got this far. And a small part of me kind of felt like I didn't even think that this channel was gonna keep growing as fast as it did. There's also a little bit of a expectation, obviously, when it comes to it. That's the only scary part, if I'm being honest. Where it's like, okay, so now that you're having more and more of a bigger audience, so it's like, okay, uh, obviously, I'm not gonna stress myself out or anything like that. Trying to pump out so much content. I mean, obviously, that's that's give or take. It's like it's either you have the time to do it or you don't. But you guys know how it kind of goes on this channel. Do the usual talk videos, and then of course the tour reviews. The next one is going to be sorry about that, of course an Ultraman figure, and of course I didn't forget about the Monsterverse either. Of course I'm definitely going to try and get into those as well, because I only reviewed about what 3 figures so far, which it's like, no, that's definitely a very heavy focus I would like to lean in on. Because it's like it's so hard to believe that this channel has like over 800 videos, and it's like only like 50 or 60 of them are just dedicated to toy reviews, because I have like a whole bunch of playlists that you can check out on my channel. The toy hunts, that's different, obviously. Those are always like the more fun, aspects of it. I wish I can like go to like different places though, because I'm aware that I always just go to the same one over and over again. But like, trust me, it's hard to kind of get around and stuff like that. And even when I do find new places, which I do, obviously there's a lot of areas that don't really want you recording, and that's something that I want to respect. Even like, when you're running a private business and all that, I know that that's something that people talk about from time to time. I don't remember who it was. I was watching a video one time of a guy going into a comic book store, and I guess the owner told him to, not film, and then the guy was kind of like, hey, we had the right to film, and it's like the comments section was just eating him up, and I was like, yeah, that's probably better not to do that. Or as long as there's not like upbeat music playing in the background where your channel could get copyrighted, because unfortunately that happened to me again with one of my YouTube shorts. It was the one where the Gambit scene from Deadpool Wolverine. That video got unlisted because I guess sound is copyrighted, so I can't use it no more. Even though it's not a piece of music, it's literally just a piece from the film. Well, more on that on a different day, maybe Wednesday. I'm not too sure. But for sure, we're definitely going to be moving on to a lot more bigger stuff. In fact, I've been meaning to talk about this for a while, but like I was even debating like, should I maybe officially start talking about my art that I've been teasing throughout the channel? Because I've been doing this, a lot. And obviously I do it more like as a tease, because it's like it's something that I want to get into, but at the same time it's not really fit for the channel, so I probably won't talk about it as much once I do reveal my art to all you guys, because I know some people have been kind of curious and interested as to what I draw and what I do and stuff like that. That we'll figure out at some point. But besides that, toy reviews officially back. toy hunts. We're gonna try to experiment a little bit with that. We're gonna try and do something at least a little more different so it doesn't seem like it's the same thing over and over. Actually, hold on 1 second. Nah, sorry about that. No, that was just a phone call that I had. I had to kind of take a look at it. But yeah, you guys get the point. I don't need to go on for like eternity because I'm very aware that my talk videos tend to be a little bit too long. I mean, I always try to add at least a little bit something to it. I know they used to be around like the 20-minute mark, so I try to at least shorten them up to kind of get to the point right away without taking forever. But then again, I am the type of person that likes to talk a lot, so don't mind that. that's a that's kind of a prominent thing on the channel you might have to deal with. But for the most part, it's all good and fun. Of course, I built this whole channel just to at least, talk about stuff that I like, and post something that people might enjoy. And like I say, tool reviews, I've always, if I like action figures, I mean, why not review them? You know what I mean? Like, come on now. Like, that's, should be a staple at least, show some love. And of course, it's always good to always dive into like the history of the characters and such like that. I know a lot of people really like when I go into depth with the history of the characters within my toy review. So like I'll talk about like the backstory of Ultraman or something like that, or maybe even like a little bit of Captain America. I don't know. My Marvel Legends toy reviews didn't really do so well. I'm debating if I'll ever continue with those. It's not that I don't want to, but because they have a lot of accessories and I put them all in this giant bin, trying to look for that one accessory can be such a pain sometimes. But we'll see how that goes. That's not out of the question. Of course, I'll definitely do a Marvel Legends toy review if I want to, as well as G.I. Joe Classifieds, Ninja Turtles. Possibilities are endless. So that's how I'm trying to look at it. And then of course I'll talk about the whole gaming thing at some point. I'll post a lot in the my commentary, or not commentary, but you get the idea. I'll post a lot of stuff about that. See what goes up. So till then, thank you. That's all I can really say. And let's just keep going. Let's see where else this goes. So until then, I'll see you next time, or well tomorrow because of the toy review. But that's about it.